Test. Okay. Restarting the computer did not help. This is so weird. I've tried every USB port as well just to make sure that it wasn't a USB port problem. Um, test, test. Test, test. Nope. Okay. Balatro doesn't want to be full screen. Everything's going wrong. There we go. Okay. Um, and I really want to get this to work because, man, the audio does sound way better when it's not extremely quiet. Let's see. Test, test. Still quiet. Okay. Yes, hello, hello. Welcome back. We got the new microphone, but as you can probably tell, it's apparently very, very quiet. And this is already it turned up all the way, and me talking like directly into it. It has a preamp that's supposed to make it louder. However, it is not working. Yeah, it is very strange. Let's see here. I wonder if like there's a way that I've somehow at some point disabled the phantom power on this port. Let's see here. I might just temporarily boost this tonight. I really do not know why this isn't working. So let's see. I should be able to boost it in a bit of a janky way. Oops. Okay, let's see here. Maybe I can't. Let's try doing this. And then this. Is that any better? Does not seem like it. Why? Why can't this preamp just work? It must not be getting power. Yeah, I bet the preamp just is not getting power from this port for some reason, or it's not enough. But it should be. But like, switch. No. It would be so weird if there was a switch to turn the power onto the mic in the cord. Um, okay. And I can't really talk loud enough, apparently. Come on, I really want this to work. What if I do this? Is this louder? No, no, it is not. Sag. Let's try this. Okay. We're gonna put this to about there. Okay. Wait. We're maybe in business. Hopefully this isn't too loud. How is this now? I'm guessing it's too loud. Hold on. I'm so sorry. How is this? We'll deal with the hissing in a second. Is this loud enough, but not too loud? A little bit more. I'm thinking maybe a little bit more. Let's deal with the do this. Okay. Okay, a bit more. How's this? Yeah, I maybe shouldn't have started with 20 decibels a boost. But how's this? This is just barely touching the yellow bar. So hopefully, are we in business? Okay, cool. And I think the hissing should be gone too, right? Hopefully. Let me listen to it as well. Test, test, test. Talking to myself. Okay, cool. I like that. Excellent. Okay. It's a little bit spaghetti coated, but it's working, and that's what matters. So let me get this off screen. Let me just adjust the position a little bit. Let's go about like that. The microphone could be on screen. So now my sit up encouragement or sitting up straight encouragement. So let me remove setting up the mic from the title and then let's begin. Okay. Go over here. Let's remove this. Let's hit done. Excellent. Okay. Awesome sauce. We're in business. I can't do it as well as she can, but we're in business. I can't do it like at all. Hold on. No, no. Wow, that's that. I've never tried that before. That's actually kind of difficult. Maybe it helps when you're buried in a bucket of dirt. Helps keep the rest of your body straight or still. But let's begin here. If there are any audio issues, please do let me know. But I think it should be good as long as I don't I think if I sit back here it probably gets too quiet. Oh yeah, that's way quieter. So let's put this about there. Cool. Okay. Can't buy any of that. We will use a tarot card. Boost our malt. Um, let's add malt on the fives. I know we have some fives. Or I think we do anyway. Do we? Maybe I'm wrong. Five fives. Good enough. We'll take the double rare joker, I think. Let's look for. Let's play the flush. The full house isn't super likely. We'll look for the flush again. We got a malt card. Cool. I'd very much like to beat Gold Stake tonight, so that then got my weekend at the convention. Um, there is an oversight with the costume, but I think I figured out a workaround. Um, so we should be in business for that. This secret costume. It is so I think it should be an issue on your end at this point. It's a sure 7 dB. There's something missing there, but yeah, it should be on your end now. We spent a little while equalizing the sound to what it used to be. Yeah, it's definitely a you thing. Try do me a favor, try clicking on another streamer and then comparing me. Because the volume on this microphone, it is now hitting almost exactly the same decibels that the old one was. I could boost it by like 1 decibel, but yeah. That's very strange. See, hmm. Yeah, because I'm not kidding. Like here, I'll boost it a little bit. I'll boost it a little bit. But yeah, it's like almost exactly the same decibels as the old microphone. Um That's so strange. Let's go change this. Edit there. Let me put this. I'll put this here. True, 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 true. Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit louder. Don't want to blow anyone out. Are we still good? Here's my normal talking volume now. It's about 2 decibels louder than it used to be. I can still go up a little bit. Unless maybe the peaks are the same, but the normal talking volume isn't. That could explain it. Go- Let's go here. How's this? I feel like this should be pretty good. Pretty good balance. 20 decibels was too loud of a boost. This is now 14.5. Really? Okay. Cat girl, how close is it to like being too loud for you? Sound muffled. Hold on. I need to hear this for myself as well. Oh, I never turned the Bellatra sound on. Okay. Okay, I mean, I can turn it up a little bit more. Okay, let me go up 2 more decibels. Okay, let me let me turn Bellatra on. Okay. How is this? This is starting to hit the red zone. I don't think I want to like actually be entering the red zone. I can also there's also a couple other settings here. I can do this is setting 1. I'll talk for a couple seconds. Talk, 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 talk. And this is setting 2. So I can talk for a few seconds on setting 2. Once again, this is setting 2, and I'm gonna switch back to 1. Now, this is setting 1. Any difference between 1 or 2? Turn down the game volume, that we can do. Put it about there. Okay, then here's another setting that might make a difference. This is setting 1. I'm gonna talk a little bit on setting 1. And this is setting 2. Does setting 2 make any difference? I'm just gonna talk a little bit on setting 2. And I'll switch back to setting 1 in 3, 2, 1. Here is setting 1 again. So this is setting 1. Any difference between 1 or 2? It might help the muffle, but not so much the okay. I'm wondering if it has anything to do with you guys being more used to my voice. Because I do obviously have a much deeper voice. And like since I've used that microphone for 10 years at this point, it might be that. Thank you, thank you. I always appreciate hearing it. Because I do value Catgirl's opinion pretty highly, knowing that they watch other streamers with some frequency. I would definitely be a little bit concerned going into the red zone. It could also be maybe a mix of the game volume as well. Let me listen to myself for a second. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'll leave it. I think I'll leave it as it is right now. For my settings right now, I am slightly louder than Emiru and Wilnef. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for the input. If there are any other audio issues, let me know. Um, Listen to it for a little bit. If it still sounds quiet, then we can make adjustments. But let's roll with this for a little bit. Uh, get that double rare Joker. See if we can find a full house. We shouldn't have too much difficulty with that. We are experiencing some difficulty with finding that full house. Ooh, a lot of difficulty finding that full house. Four of a kinds. We'll take it. And we will play the 10. Yeah, we'll play the 10. Ooh, don't think this does it. It does not. That's okay. We go next. Check the deck. 7 kings and 7 10s. So there is 4 and 5 of a kind potential here. It's also 6 aces and oh, let me re-unmute Baltro. Okay. Hopefully that's a good balance of volume for that. Let's see. So where were we? Oh yeah, suits. Suits are pretty well distributed. Yeah, okay. So we look for 4 of a kind or better of 10s, kings, and aces, and 7s. Ace, king, 10, 7. Discard all of this. It does. Though honestly, I'm not too concerned about it. I'll just keep banning them if it happens. I'd rather let anyone be able to chat, I think. The bots are a little bit annoying, but I guess they're not bots, they're advertising bots. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Four of a kind off rip. Very nice. Okay, we can look for flush fives and flush houses. That's pretty cool. We play the flush. This is pretty good for seeing double as well. It's exactly enough. Okay. I kind of like the idea of blackboard. Kind of. But it does conflict with seeing double a little bit. Let's just e-tron. Look for a queen or a 7. Got it. We got a king as well. And let's play this flush. No need to get fancy. still looking over here at chat instead of up here at the camera. That's going to take a little bit to get used to. I've been streaming for like 3 weeks and it's already deeply encoded in my muscle memory. Okay. This is actually a pretty good combo right here. So, let's see if we can make more cards. Clubs and spades. We'll just use one of these. Let's use one of these as well. Okay, strength. Do I want to use that on anything? We could make more 8s. Didn't really draw a good set of cards for strength. I could make some kings into aces, I guess. Yeah, let's just do that. And we go next. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. We prefer the flush to the full house because it multiplies. Just seeing if I can get perhaps a flush 5 there. We did not. Should be okay. It was not, in fact, okay. Thought we scored more than 1,000 off of that already, but I guess not. My overconfidence is my weakness. And I am very, very excited to show off this costume this weekend, by the way. Sounds good. And I also can't wait to tell you guys just where exactly this costume was at before I started the stream, like an hour ago. It's not close to being done. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Yes, yes, new costume. I will have the hilarious thing. Also, I'm trying to decide between these two. I think Constellation every day of the week, but this one scales harder. We'll take Constellation. But yes, it's hilarious because my Mando, I started wearing my Mando in May of 2023. Yeah, I always mix up if it's 2022 or 2023. I started wearing Mando May of 2022. And I had a lot of temporary parts on him. I still have the belt, which he's not currently wearing, so I don't need to be pointing back there. The belt is temporary. It's the only part of the costume at this point that I didn't make myself. Besides the cummerbund, I always forget about the cummerbund. That thing has been an absolute nightmare to make a proper one, so I keep sidelining that. But I've told myself for basically 2 years now, oh, next convention Mando will be done, and then I remake something instead of actually working on like finishing the parts that are missing. Like, I've made 3 helmets now. I've made 2 pistols. I started work on actually no, I didn't start work on a second rifle. I made a second rifle for Amaru's costume contest. And there was one part of the rifle that wasn't connected super well. I had to like sand it down a little bit, but I literally stayed up the night before con crunching because I had another costume I was working on as well for Wilnef. And I was like, it's fine. I just need to. It was like right in the center that it wasn't connected super well. I was like, I'll just hold the barrel the entire time that I'm doing the photo shoot. I drive up to the photo shoot area, put the costume on and everything. Within 5 seconds, I forgot to hold the front of the rifle. And in those 5 seconds, it immediately snapped and shattered on the ground. So, I was able to use it for the photo shoot with some tricky camera angles. However, yeah, I spent literally 2 weeks getting that rifle looking absolutely perfect. And not like a passive 2 weeks of like doing other stuff. It was like 2 hours a day for 2 weeks getting that rifle looking absolutely perfect. And it shattered before I even took a photo with it, along with all my hopes and dreams. But you know, I still placed 7th place and I got 2 honorable mentions. So let's go. Next time, actual good looking rifle. Better looking rifle. It'll be great. But okay, let's econ here. Yes. Yeah, if you happen to rip banana, that sucks. If you happen to also watch Emaru occasionally and watched her costume contest, I was the Mandalorian with the flamethrower. Fake flamethrower. It's I have a flamethrower that uses a smoke machine, which I'm very happy with. Oh, I forgot to check out this deck. 19 hearts. Okay, we like flushes. Yes, here, I can actually, I have the clip. You want to see it? I can bring it up on stream real quick. I also, the video that I submitted for the costume contest, I made it in 20 minutes. Why did I make it in 20 minutes, you may ask? Because I finished filming it 20 minutes before the deadline to submit. Well, I got home from filming it 20 minutes before the deadline. I love to plan ahead. Okay, let me bring it up here real quick. Let's see here. Let's go over here. Let's mute Balatro. Yeah. What, you don't work on stuff 20 minutes before the deadline when it's really important and you've been working on it? You've been like preparing for it for 2 months? Okay, so here.
The end game.
Let's yeah. It was very, very, very rushed. Add a source. Add window capture. I should just leave this window capture up, but you know, it's a later issue. We'll get around to it. Why is it not here? Okay, no, we do it this way. Delete that. I'm excited to add more scenes and stuff as well. Display capture. Boom. Size. We're gonna get so professional next week, don't you worry. Wait, no, not that. Fit. Yes, transform. Fit the screen. Okay, here you go. So this was my entry for the costume contest. It doesn't have a super long flamethrower clip, but it gets the point across. Here.
The Mandalorian by William Glenn. Oh, that's another TwitchCon one. Wait, did they all decide
So,
to at the same time?
when I was holding that rifle, it was completely shattered.
My name's on the sword!
Yeah, William's the man.
Oh my god. Yeah, William's super cool. So I've met him in person at multiple cons. He has a voice changer thing in his helmet. He's really cool.
Whoa, the dark saber having your name is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm actually having a Mandalorian armor cooked up right now, and it's a crossover with Homelander from the boys.
So yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Wow.
What the
that's my flamethrower.
Which res?
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's I'm really happy with it. I still haven't finished it since then. There's improvements I want to do to it, but yeah, the flamethrower was satisfactory for the contest. The dart saber, I also broke that, and then I had to repair it. That was why that was why I did it 15 or 20 minutes before the deadline. I I broke it. Wasn't happy with the flamethrower videos from before it was broken. And then I was like, no, I need this flamethrower. Yeah, I was holding it together like the tip, so the tip has a spear. Do I have? I do not have the gun in here. But the tip has like a fork in it, right? And obviously I didn't show that in the clip because it was completely shattered. It was snapped in half, so I was holding I was like holding three different parts with one hand. And then when I was loading the ammo cartridge, I was having to hold the back up still because it would just fall down otherwise. I was so sad. But here, wait, hold on 1 second. So this is the oops, don't worry about that. This is the surviving part of that rifle. Um, it snapped. You might be able to see here. Basically, I had to thin this down a little bit more. It was just like being held on right here on the edges. Yeah, there was literally so little glue you can't even really see it. Oh, right here at the top. That little gray area right there. It's focusing on Manda, but the gray area on the edge, that was the only contact point for it. So yeah, it just snapped immediately. But this one's really cool because you can load it. This flips open and you can put a cartridge in there. So at least I was still able to do that for the video. But yeah. It's okay. Version 3. Version 3 will be even better. I also this is the tip of the dart saber right here. If you know the viewer or the streamer Cinnabrit. I don't know why I said Cinnabrit, but just Cinna. Her dad asked me to put his name on the saber instead. So I did that. And he now uses it as his transition screen, which is really cool. But that I need to fix that as well. Yeah, I have like a whole library of Twitch clips of me like doing stuff for various streamers. One day I'll talk about them probably. Maybe today. But yeah, TwitchCon, so much stuff happened. It was very, very fun, and I've still been riding the high since then. It's amazing. I also, for the test, I put Cinna's name on it, and she liked it so much that she gave me a follow on Twitter. I wish it was on Instagram instead because I don't use Twitter, but you know, it's still cool. I won't complain. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the compliment. Story time. You want story time now? I can definitely, if you guys want story time, I can do story time like maybe next week. Next week is sort of gonna be like So I had sort of like a test. Yes, I'm that Mando from TwitchCon. I do need to like improve my about me a little bit, but I do really like the about me just being, oh yeah, thank you for the reminder. It's okay. I played one hand. I've been yapping otherwise. Um I I do need to work on a better about me, but I do like the about me of just I'm that Mando from TwitchTron. Okay, let's use the Neptune. The thing that I really couldn't believe when it happened was so it was super funny, right? So the first time that I met Emily and Emaru was Anime Expo last year. Um I always felt really weird about stream sniping before that, but I was like, you know what? I'll do it this time. I didn't find them while they were still streaming because it's a huge convention center. But they were at the Starforge PCs booth, and they were doing like a little mini meet and greet. Do you think it needs to be bumped up? I mean, I'm down for it to be bumped up. The games in there are really in no particular order. But yeah, so it was really funny. The first time I saw them was at Anime Expo, and I was like, not exactly nervous, but I was like, oh, you know, I don't want to take up too much time. They're doing like a little impromptu meet and greet, and I feel like this happens a lot, and they probably don't really want to deal with it, yada yada, you know. So I didn't talk with them very much at that time, but at TwitchCon they like really remembered me pretty well. And we're like, they both were talking with me for a while at their meet and greets. It's like, oh man, cool. I left an impression. But then I saw Emily 3 weeks in a row after that. I saw her, well, including then. I saw her at TwitchCon, obviously, multiple times. So I saw her at her meet and greet, which I basically booked myself solid for meet and greets for TwitchCon. Because I mean, I didn't know what else was going to be happening. But I saw her at her solo meet and greet. I saw her at the AT&T meet and greet with Emaru. Which I really regret this. I could have. They were playing Mario Party with the crowd, right? And there was a line, you play like 3 Mario Party games with them and you spin a wheel if you win. I was there early enough that I definitely could have played. I missed out on it by like 10 people, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. But that was like 40 minutes after I got in line, like 40 minutes after I originally saw it, because I was like, I saw Emaru yesterday. I'm seeing Emily tomorrow. Like, do I really need to be in this meet and greet again? But then I was like, the audience would absolutely love them dueling Mando. And I was gonna have a whole bit. I was gonna be like, hey, you want to make a deal? And hopefully they'd be like, yeah, sure. And I was gonna tell them, okay, listen, if I win, you guys had no chance because you're literally playing against the Mandalorian. If you guys win, listen, it's really hard to see in this helmet. The costume got in the way. And I thought chat would have probably liked that, but yeah. So missed out on that, but that's fine. But then I saw Emily when she was leaving her or I saw them when they were leaving. I think it was something upstairs. They were like playing Beyblades up in the artist alley. And then I bumped into Emily again outside at the very end of the con. Only actually stream sniped the one time at Anime Expo. But I bumped into her more than anyone else, which is hilarious. Everyone else I was stream sniping, didn't find everyone I was looking for, but Emily bumped into her literally like 4 times. But then yeah, so saw her at TwitchCon, and then I saw her at the Cutie Cinderella concert, the next week, and the crazy thing is she recognized me, even though I took my helmet off at her meet and greet, and like basically every meet and greet, because I'm like, I don't want to be fully anonymous, right? I feel a little bit weird about that. But she recognized me at the Cutie Cinderella concert, despite just seeing like this for my face, right? Like obviously that's all the important bits, but like I have a balaclava on underneath Mando, so you just see this. She recognized me there. We talked for quite a while actually. And then I saw her again at LA Comic Con the weekend after that. It's like, man, I swear, I'm not following you. Yeah. It's very, very, very fun. She's always one of my favorite people to see. Let's see. Don't want to take either of those. I also felt doubly bad because this would have been it is incredible how like good she is at remembering stuff. I'm close to that, but sometimes like if someone's in cosplay, there is basically a 100% chance that I recognize them, and it's like kind of 50-50 if they're out of cosplay. I have people all the time walk up to me and they're like, "Oh, good to see you again." And I'll be like, "LA Comic Con. Your username is," and they'll usually have to give me a hint, but not always. But then Emily's just like, meets you for 2 seconds. "Oh yeah, I remember your name." It's crazy. But yeah, another funny thing, right? So I told the story about at LA Comic Con, well, story, if you can call like 2 sentences a story, about how when she fell off the bull and injured herself, how I was like literally 10 feet away, and could have helped out with that. At TwitchCon, there was that streamer that was going around harassing people. Actually, technically assaulted me as well. Technically, that's a whole other story. But when I saw her outside, I had my rifle and stuff that time. Yep. Yeah, so I don't know. Do you know about the guy at TwitchCon that was like basically molesting people? He was kicked out. He basically, if you know NMP law, yeah, he was like licking NMP law Nick. He like tried to kiss someone else. He was doing so much messed up stuff. But lots of people ask me if they can like touch my armor, right? And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. And I didn't know about this. This was day 2 after he already was licking Nick. He came up to me and he was like, so most people would be like, "Can I touch your chest plate?" Right? But he goes, "Can I touch your chest?" Or can I touch the chest? There's something like that. It was like really weird how he worded it, right? And I was like, yeah, sure. So he does touch the chest plate instead. But he's doing it for like a really, really long time. Which I'm not exactly uncomfortable, but I'm like, something seems off about him. And I just wrote it off as like he had some sort of like mental disability, right? Like I deal with that all the time, totally cool with it. Um, and I feel like I usually handle it pretty well, but I made some pretty strong exceptions if it seems like that's the case, right? So I'm just like, whatever. And he asked, so he's touching for a while, and he goes, "Can I touch your shoulder too?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." But this time, instead of touching my armor, he just straight up like starts full on massaging my shoulder. And I'm like, okay, so we're doing a joke. I see. And pretty quickly after that, he just goes, I don't remember what else he asked, but he was like, "Can I do this as well?" And I go, "No," but he just immediately did it, and he like started massaging like my side. I was like, "Okay, that's enough. That's enough. We're good here now. We're good. No, you can't do anything else." So yeah. But so I saw Emily outside at oh, I have another funny clip I should show. But I saw Emily outside at the very, very end of the convention. And we were chatting and everything, right? Chat was loving it because it was basically the first time I was on stream for an extended period of time with her. And I had my rifle and my pistol and stuff, so I was talking about that. I taught her about what this is the way. Sorry. I taught her about what this is the way is. I was like, oh yeah. In the show, someone says this is the way, and then all the other Mandalorians say this is the way back, right? So we were just yapping, having a great time. And the streamer guy shows up immediately after our interaction and starts like harassing her a little bit. Luckily, it doesn't get handsy like he did with me, but she's obviously very, very uncomfortable, and she has to walk back to her hotel. So chat's like trying to get her to find Wake and Miz, who were doing a meet and greet nearby, but they had left and weren't there anymore. But chat sees her turn the camera towards me because I'm taking some photos with the photographer, and the entire chat just going off. Ask Mando for escort duty. Ask Mando, he'll protect you. She didn't, but man, chat would have loved it if I did escort duty, and I would have had a blast with that. Also rip. But here, hold on. I think you'll enjoy this clip as well. Actually, let me. I have so many clips just saved on my desktop, from friends that went in to see. Let me mute this. It's probably a better way to do this, but we're doing this for now. Let's just add this source. Desktop display capture. Bada bing, bada boom. This was really, really funny to me. And this like gave me one of the biggest smiles when I saw it. Transform, fit the screen. Okay. Let's see. Where be it? Here. So this was
the Mandalorian guy. Not to sidebar for a second chat, but this guy was in our line. His cosplay is the best thing ever. He is an absolute Giga Chad. Oh my gosh, he is a Giga Chad. All right.
so this was when Cinna was talking about the guy harassing Emily, and you can see in the chat there as well. Ask Mando for security. Get Mando to protect you. Like there were so many comments about her asking me, because like literally this is her getting up from the guy harassing her. Like this was 5 seconds after, and I just happened to stand in frame. I didn't even realize she was there until she said hi a second later, because I was like way off to the left, when we did our first little interaction, and then a photographer asked me to do a photo shoot here. But yeah, I was just watching Cinna the next day, and I was like, oh my goodness, wow, she left quite an impression there. But here, one more. You'll probably like this one. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Here. Oh, wait, no. I need the Emily POV. She starts going off about, is it the real Mandalorian? Let me skip ahead a little bit.
Wow. Mando.
Wait, what are you doing?
Can we do a smiling one?
Oh, yeah, just no more.
She calls it the Mandalorian in a second here, instead of just the DeLorean. And it's the best timing in the world.
Thank you. Perfect. Cute. Smile. Is it like okay. Is it a remake or the real man? It is a remake. Okay, but still, that's DeLorean. That's so cool though. Thank you so much.
I guess she called it that a second ago. But yeah, and then there I am.
Hello, this is the way.
Hello. I would not have expected to see either of you here.
It's the Mandalorian's real car.
3 weeks in a row.
I know.
You interviewed me at TwitchCon. I got my props
Yeah.
now.
I love that clip so much.
Wait, what was that?
This year.
No, it was this year with Blau.
Yeah, oops, I full screened it. But yeah, that's like one of my favorite clips. Like that. Yeah. I love that so much when I went back and saw it, where she's just like, is it the real Mandalorian or a remake? I think I skipped over it, but she asked it a couple times, and chat's just like, ain't no way she called it the Mandalorian. I left an impression on her that she couldn't get rid of. Okay, put that back. All right. Yeah, TwitchCon was so much fun. Okay. Full house? Oh, I need to check the deck as well. Da, da, da. Oh, why you gotta do this to me, game? Yeah, I went like last minute. It was like very much a like, yeah, that might be fun to do. And man, it was like year altering. Honestly, you know what? It's probably based on some of the opportunities that I got and like it helping with my my social anxiety and stuff so much. I think I can actually unironically say that TwitchCon last year was life altering for me in like multiple ways. But also, why's the game got to do this? Two of the best jokers in the game, and I have to choose between the two. I think we go for trousers. Yeah, we're gonna go for trousers because it's harder to get mult than it is multiplying. Also, yeah, let's see here. 7 9s, 5 7s. So wait. And 5 5s. Or no, never mind. Yeah, so we're looking for 9s and 5s. Get rid of all of these. Chuck them again. There we go. So probably lots and lots of full houses. Let's see if I can get another one. or even 2 pair. Nope. Did not expect that that would score low enough, but, you know, we tried. And trying is what matters. I don't know. There's some sort of saying there. But I sure don't know what it would be. Yeah, I feel that. It's way easier the second time that you see them. Way easier. But the meet and greets, like if you're comfortable with the meet and greet, but the meet and greets. Otherwise, honestly, if you want to meet someone, hit me up. I'll roll up in Mando and just be like, hey, I'll start the conversation. We can meet up for like a couple minutes, and I can help you say hi to like Emily. But yeah, no, they're all super, super nice and easy to talk to. Like, I mean, like Cinna, like I had said, she was live streaming it with 10,000 viewers, and I was so nervous. Like, I'm not really nervous about meeting celebrities of any sort. Like I have, hold on. I used to be, a little bit, but not too much. I have like autograph books filled with autographs, right? From meet and greets that I've done. But I was sweating when I was about to meet Cinna because I saw that she was live streaming, right? But she's so good at talking with people that the nerves just disappeared within like 10 seconds. And I would say that's pretty much true for all of the streamers that I met. The only thing being that I already had that experience that got rid of the nerves basically entirely. Yes. If I can stop pausing to yap, I need to yap while I am playing. But then I throw away the good runs because I don't pay attention. Also, hey Darth, how's it going? I would very much like to beat Gold Steak before I'm glad. My end goal is 100%. I would love to be like a variety streamer. Have like a couple of gaming days. I pretty much intend to always stream 7 days a week. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. And I would love to have like 2 to 3. Yeah, it does. I'd love to have like 2 to 3 gaming days. Then like some IRL collabs. Collabs would be so much fun. Like, I need to get a little bit bigger before I ask about too many, but I have a couple coming up here that should be happening, which I'm very much looking forward to. And those can definitely unlock future collabs if they go well. Road trips. I would love to do road trips. I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but I drove cross country from LA to Toronto and back in August. And I would totally stream that sort of trip. That trip is a story. Like, that trip is a story and a half. It was. But that's like a 30-minute story. I don't know if we want to hear a 30-minute story right now. But that's a good one that I'll tell at some point regardless. So that's probably going to be a yearly thing every August. We'll see if streaming it happens. But it should. The DreamCon road trip, I will definitely stream the DreamCon road trip. Um, DreamCon, I'm super looking forward to so much. That'll be my convention live streaming debut, I think. I'm very curious how I would do live streaming at a convention. Um, like I don't want to stream the whole conventions for sure because I have a lot of cosplayers that I like to see, and I don't really want to like put the pressure on them to talk on stream and stuff, and also make it like a spectacle talking with friends and stuff. Some of them would probably be down, but I still want that like off screen time. But I'm just very curious how I would do live streaming at a convention. Like, because I'll obviously be in Mando or this upcoming costume. I very nearly was going to stream this secret costume, but I don't want any cheaters trying to find out who I am by looking at the stream. And also, it would be a little bit obvious if there's a cameraman filming me. So that's probably not going to happen. But, yeah, like Mando. Okay, I'll leak. What I'm going to do for DreamCon is it's going to be bounty hunting streamers. It's going to be really fun. That's going to be one of the days, but I have this bounty puck that I made. Yes, it's going to be fun. I have a bounty puck. If you've ever seen the bounty puck, probably not. Unless you like, you would have to be an avid Cineviewer to see my bounty puck. But have you ever seen The Mandalorian? That's a good question to ask. So let's buy this guy. Because if you have seen The Mandalorian, I can just say the bounty puck at the start, or even just bounty puck, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, if you remember that thing, you know what? Hold on, I'll just show you. I'll just show you a clip for 2 seconds of my bounty puck. I'm gonna make these for a bunch of different streamers. Okay, here. It's clip time again. And I'm gonna have a callback to this during my actual stream. Or during my actual bounty hunting. So here, let me mute this again. You get the pre-leak here. And you know what? Let's move this up here. No, I shouldn't do that. So here, this is a physical prop that I made.
GG sent out. Wait, what? GG sent out. There's a bounty on you now, and the Mandalorian intends to collect. What do you mean? Intends to collect. Wait.
Oh, I intend to collect so hard at DreamCon.
Uh-oh.
I'm coming for you.
No. Chat, it's over.
So I'm gonna make a bunch of these for other streamers. And we're gonna go bounty hunting. I have some bounty posters in the works as well.
Also,
Um
this is crazy, all right?
I love
Whoever did
this.
Yo, William, I know you've been working on this Mandalorian costume and we've seen it since like, TwitchCon. Bro, this is really, really amazing. Okay? You did a really, really good job. What the hell? Good shit. I didn't know that's what you were going to use that for, but that was really, really good. What the fuck? Chat, go like that. That's a 10 out of 10 post right there. All right,
It was really funny because I asked her to spin in her chair with a straight face, and that was the hardest thing in the world for her to do. But she got there eventually. But yeah, I have wanted posters that I'm going to be showing up with as well, and I'm gonna have different wanted reasons. I'm still working on finalizing those a little bit, but I'm gonna do stuff like Emmy is gonna love this. Emaru. Well, by love this I mean she's gonna hate this. One of her wanted reasons is suspected furry. Which, if anyone doesn't know, there's a constant joke with Emmy about her being a furry because of some of the costumes that she's worn, and she's always like, "I'm not a furry." So, and I guarantee you, she's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not a furry," and then I'm gonna be like, "Says suspected furry, not that you are. It just says suspected furry." Or it can be something along the lines of, "Hey, I don't write the bounties, I just collect them." Yeah, it will be fantastic. I cannot wait. We'll just take these for now. Yeah, and we're broke. So, I think I need to sell this because it's an extra large blind, and I need the malt. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, I'm so excited. This. Nice. Oh, so many 2 pairs. Okay. See if we can make some progress on actually beating Gold State tonight, because I would love to start a new game on Monday and have it be a long-term game where I'll be playing like sooner than 7 p.m. PST. Do I want to skip this? I kind of do. Okay. We are scaling. It's happening. As always, this should count as a 2 pair, but it sure doesn't. To 22 already on Anti 3. Not bad, not bad. Let's grab this. We'll open some Arcana packs. I've kind of forgotten what our deck is comprised of, not compromised. This is Agent Jimbo. We're compromised. I know. I cannot wait for Monster Hunter. 9s. That's what I was doing. I'm probably gonna start playing that like the minute that it releases. I'm gonna check in with my friends that I'll be playing it with, see if they don't mind me streaming. Monster Hunter cosplay. It's on the list. It is on the list. Oh wait, you know what? You want to see a cool photo? Hold on. This is from TwitchCon. I'm just gonna put it up to my camera. Scrolling. Here, check this out. I love this photo. Come on. the staff wanted to take photos of this too. Mandalorian crossover when? Okay, what are we doing here? Do we want more diamonds? Yeah, let's make more diamonds. These others are kind of eh. There is a I think he's a smaller streamer. I don't know. I've actually never gone to his channel, but there's a streamer named Linksmates who I met at TwitchDrawn that does Monster Hunter cosplays. Shout out to him. He's very cool. He is actually no, I didn't meet him at TwitchDrawn. I met him at Anime Expo, and then I saw him again at TwitchDrawn. So this is Linksmates. If he streams still, I would love, come on, focus, there we go. I would love to do a Monster Hunter stream with him. I think that would be awesome. But yeah, no, Monster Hunter cosplay is on the list. The main issue with that is what armor set? What armor set do I cosplay? Just dump a bunch of stuff here. I would really like to see some two pair, but that's not happening. So let's just do this. I think I might have thrown. It would probably be fine. We are fine. Yeah. I would love, whoa, I would love a negative brainstorm. That's exactly what I was about to say. It was not what I was about to say. I would love to do like Legiana or Barioth. I like the sleek armors. What I would like to do maybe the most, which is not a sleek armor at all. It's like the only one that is not sleek. Gold Rathian. I think Gold Rathian would be really cool. I did. There's this funny little mini story from Monster Hunter Tri. So, maybe I'll do Gold Rathian. Wait, is my scaling off? No. I thought I had the scaling wrong, but I was just scrolled down a little bit. So, in Monster Hunter Tri, which I believe was the first game that this was a thing. Maybe it was Monster Hunter 2. But they added the Gold Rathian, or sorry, not Monster Hunter Tri, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. They added the Gold Rathian. And I loved that armor set because it gave me extra loot. And anyone who knows me long enough knows that I love loot in video games. If there's a way to get extra, I am lining up to get extra loot. Wow, blueprint. So, the Gold Rathian armor set, yeah. Only set that gave extra loot. What did it also give? You may ask. Well, a lot of new Monster Hunters, right? A lot of these new kids aren't used to old armor sets. Back in my day, armor sets had a negative and 2 positives. And yeah, no, these jokers are pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But so what was the negative on the Gold Rathian armor set? Negative 55 thunder resistance. negative 55, in addition to the armor set having negative 20 by default. What element type do all of the late game monsters in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate have? Well, you got Abyssal Legiacris. That's one Thunder Boy right there. Any attack that I would be hit by that was thunder based by him would one-shot me. Did I still use it? You bet I did. You bet I still used it. Cedius, he was water based, but he also had some thunder based attacks. And then you had what was it, Blackhorn Cedius? He was fully thunder based. Did I still use the armor set? Oh yeah, I'm not letting go of that extra loot. You kidding me? You kidding me? Get that train of thought out of here. Honestly, so I basically, I only play Monster Hunter with either friends or solo, okay? So, I would, what the heck are we doing? Another, this run is crazy, and we have a decent amount. We're looking for, like, 4 and 5 of a kinds of 5s right now. But so, yeah. I only play Monster Hunter solo or with friends. Oh yeah, I kind of cut that off solo, didn't I? Yeah, no, solo or like with friends. I don't play online. Like, if I'm playing with randoms, no, I just play solo instead. So I would cart semi-frequently, but I still wouldn't like actually lose the hunts because you have 3 feints. I would take like Feline Moxie or something as well. Oh yeah. Back in my day, food effects were also much more randomized than they are nowadays. You kids don't know how good you have it. I have no idea if you've played the older Monster Hunters, but I'm just speaking to the general audience right now as a whole. Yeah. But I would always take like the extra feint and that sort of thing. And it worked out. I would feint like 2 or 3 times in a hunt, still win it. It was fine. I got my extra loot, and that's all I cared about. Yep. I still have, I should display it. You know what, I'm gonna grab it after this stream, and I'm gonna display it. I have the original Monster Hunter for PlayStation 2 disc still in its case and everything. And that thing, man. I wanted to get a second one for a friend, like way after number 1 came out. Like we played I think it was Monster Hunter. No, it was Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Honestly, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate still the best Monster Hunter in my opinion. As with all Monster Hunters, there's so many systems that are added to the next game that it makes it really hard to go back to. But even if like I don't really want to go back to some of those systems in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, like for example, you are glued to the floor in every game before Monster Hunter Generations. And even in Monster Hunter Generations, you're only technically not glued to the floor because you can do jump attacks. Technically Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate had that as well, but only with the insect glaive. And then I think it was World that first introduced like any sort of jump in. And when I say like glued to the floor. Like, I'm talking, you can't even jump over a ledge. Like, it was like old school. I haven't played it, but I think WoW works this way where, like, you can't move over any obstacles or anything. And also loading screens. I love the open world aspect of Monster Hunter World onwards, but there is an extent of me missing some of the funny stuff that happens with different zones, and also tracking the monsters down. I loved when, like, you would get knocked back into the last zone, and you'd have to go through the loading screen again, which Monster Hunter World was the first one that was officially on PC, unless you count. Man, what was there was one in China. Monster Hunter Online. Was it that simple? It might have just been Monster Hunter Online. There's also one in Japan. I actually played the Japanese one. I was so obsessed with Monster Hunter that I went through all the struggles of playing it on the Japanese servers. Man, what was it called? Japanese Online. Monster Hunter Online Japan. I was like obsessed with hunting Frontier, Monster Hunter Frontier. I was obsessed for years and years and years of with hunting every single variant or whatnot of every single monster. And I've still technically kept up with that, actually. I need to play through some of Sunbreak, which, before I get too far away from it, yeah, Monster Hunter Rise, I liked it. I didn't love it. I didn't actually finish the DLC, which I really need to. But I was obsessed with fighting every variant and every monster type in the series. And for one of those types, it was online exclusive in Monster Hunter Frontier, which is the Japanese only version of the game. And it was online on PC, and it was super strict about region lock to the point where you actually had to, like, spoof a not just the Japanese IP, but you had to spoof a Japanese social security number. So that sucked. Yeah, there was actually a website that had like, keeping in mind I was like 12 at the time, so I don't exactly know how this works, but they were like, I'm not sure if they were fake social security numbers. I think they were just, it was like a site specifically to play Monster Hunter Frontier Online, right? But maybe they were just people's social security numbers. I have no idea. But yeah, you had to put one in, and if you got caught, which did happen sometimes, you would lose your account. And yeah, it was a massive pain in the neck. But yeah, so that was like 15 years ago at this point. I think I was 12, which was 15 years ago. Oh, I'm old. Oh no. But yeah. So, oh yeah, there was a variant. There was literally a singular variant in Monster Hunter Frontier that was not available in any other game. So I've played the Japanese versions of every, like, console Monster Hunter. Which basically, the way that, right, I should actually look nowadays if it was someone's real social security number or a fake one, because I remember that the site claimed that it was fake, but, like, that doesn't sound, I guess, you know, I really need to look into this actually, because I wonder if the video game actually knows if it's real. I feel like it probably doesn't. It's probably just like there's a system for social security numbers that the website uses, and like you can't use the same one twice. I'll have to look into that, see if there's anything about it, because now I'm really curious. But the system for Monster Hunter games is there's so like for example, the first one is just called Monster Hunter. And then there was Monster Hunter G, which is the Japanese only version, and it was like an expansion to Monster Hunter. And then there was Monster Hunter 2, and then there was Monster Hunter 2G, which is the same deal. And then there's some, I think there's one or two in between there. I'd have to look at all the games I have. But then at Monster Hunter Tri, there was Monster Hunter Tri, and then there was Monster Hunter 3G, and then they finally released an English version, which was Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. So they kept up with that for a while. There was then Monster Hunter 4, which Monster Hunter 4 for some reason was only Japanese as well. And then they had I don't think they had 4G actually. I think they just did Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which was then the expansion and the English version. And then there was Monster Hunter Generations, which was like a little spin-off anniversary game, which was super fun. And that introduced different styles, which I think they removed them pretty much for Monster Hunter World, but then they put them back for Monster Hunter Rise, I think. I didn't play much Rise. Like, Rise, I don't really know what it was about it, but Rise just really didn't do it for me. So I didn't play a lot of Rise. And then, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, and then World was like where they introduced the open world and got rid of loading screens, and they gave you kids infinite whetstones. Back in my day, we had to carry whetstones in our pouch along with our demon charm and our demon talon and our armor charm and our armor talon and our mega potions and our normal potions and our herbs and our honey to craft more mega potions on the really hard fights where some idiot is taking negative 55 thunder resistance, not naming names, but some idiot that really wanted extra loot. There's so many, like, I like to talk about the like back in my day of Monster Hunter, but man, the Monster Hunter series is so good about improving stuff. I miss certain aspects of it. One thing that I will always be disappointed about is they've taken the hunting out of Monster Hunter. Or I should say they've taken the hunter out of Monster Hunter. In that you don't have to track the monsters really anymore. Like, and that's really disappointing to me. Back when, let me show a zone here real quick. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Oh man, I don't remember any of the names. Let's just put a map. Let's Ancestral Step, yeah. And so, we're gonna see real quick here if I remember this. Ancestral Step map. So okay, we're gonna save this. Okay, so right. Install when I exit. View zoom to minute. Okay, so this here Oops, let's not do that. Let's unhide it. Let's move this up. So this was how maps used to look, right? This was the ancestral step map for Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which was I'm also curious, what was the first Monster Hunter that you guys played? Because maybe I'm just explaining stuff that you already know. But this was the first map for Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. And what would happen is you have base camp down here. And any time that you like went in between zones, it was a loading screen. And so you would have to know, they sort of still have this, but you would have to know like where the monster starts. They always, okay, yeah, so you got in, honestly, at the best time, I would say. World is a great place to start. The unfortunate thing is, like, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is a game that you can skip most of the Monster Hunters. Most of them are like, eh. Like, you're not missing out on a whole lot if you... There's not a whole lot of reason to go back to it. But Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is a great Monster Hunter. Okay. But it's just so hard to go back even one title most of the time. But yeah, so basically these are each different zones to fight in, and so in World and onwards, you still kind of have zones. Like you have in the open world, you have larger areas where it's kind of like an arena, right? And then when the monster leaves, you'll go on like a chase. Or the best way to know what a zone is when the monster's low, it'll start limping to the next zone. And then when it stops limping, it's in a new zone. It's a very similar idea for these old maps. But for one, like, I think Rise, if I recall, it even pre-marks the monsters if like you level up your Lumaflies, what are they called? Something like that. I think it's Lumaflies. And like you don't have to know where they're at or anything. And it is a lot more accessible. Like this is honestly me being a little bit of like, oh, you're taking my difficulty out of Monster Hunter. But something I loved in old games was you would know like Rathalos is most likely to spawn in zone 5, right? And then like, oh, maybe so there's a loading screen in between each of these. I'm skipping over a little bit. This is like a zone, and then it would limp over to here. It's basically the way that World works, except there's loading screens in between the fighting zones instead of like chasing them down and it being contiguous. But you would know, like, okay, Rathalos spawns in zone 5. He has a secret route down here. If he hops into a cave in like zone 7, there might be like a cave opening here. The cave opening in zone 7 will lead him over to zone 10. I'm just making this stuff up because it's been so long. I don't remember exactly. But you would have to like know the routes that the monsters take and like how to get back there, right? Instead of just following it. Which there's a little bit of that with like the flying monsters and that sort of thing. But I still miss the hunting part of it. Also importantly, you wouldn't have anything that showed you where the monster was at. The tracking aspect was completely non-existent until you found the monster. When you found the monster, you could throw a paintball at it, and the paintball would then put a marker on the map for where it's at. And then I remember, like, with Rise, I think they just straight up have the question mark on the map now at all times, which it's like, man, give me hunting back in my Monster Hunter. So that's like really the only thing that I miss a little bit, but I am in the category where I understand that the way it is now is a lot better for like the average player. Like I don't think I think the average person just wants to fight the monsters instead of like trying to track them down and stuff. And I can accept that. But I still miss it a little bit. Yeah. The really funny thing was when your entire friend group would forget to pack any paintballs and you would get in, which also, by the way, you could not grab any items from your chest after you start the quest. So there would be times where your friend group would be like, oh, I forgot my paintballs. Someone else mark them. And they'd be like, oh, I thought you brought them. No. Or they would give you 2 paintballs in most quests. Not all of them, but in most quests. They would give you 2 paintballs in your equipment chest. And there was no lock on. You had to aim without a reticle. So you would oftentimes have like a friend pick up the 2 paintballs and then they would miss both paintballs. And then you get to flame them because now you don't get to track the monster because they were such a scrub that they missed hitting it with the 2 paintballs. Like, what are you doing? You missed? Like, can't you aim a little bit better when you only have 2 shots? It was so funny. If you've ever, you know what, I want to give a shout out to a channel. I'm wondering if they're still active. I haven't watched them for years. Oh wow, they actually super duper are. Yeah, they're very much still active, but there's a video that I wanna find. I'll find this later actually. Maybe I will watch it. But there's this YouTube channel called NCH Productions that used to do a bunch of jokes about basically like old school annoying stuff in Monster Hunter. And man, they were great. It seems like they're still doing a lot of them, but definitely not to the same level. Also, man, the egg runs and stuff back then were awful. When you had to carry this, it's better in like World and Rise and stuff. But man, the old egg runs where if you tap your sprint button for half a second, you drop the egg. Oh my gosh. You would have to like, right? I'm gonna act this out a little bit. You probably won't be able to hear me. But you would do this thing where you dodge. Okay, never mind. My camera view is not big enough. But you would like, you'd be walking around dodging the monster when it gets into your zone because you're carrying the egg and you can't do anything about it, but you can't run, you can't dodge, so you're like doing this really funny like slow movement around the monster trying not to get hit by it. I really can't explain it in any way to do it justice, but hopefully you can kind of picture it in your head a little bit what this is looking like, where you're holding this egg and you're like trying to dodge not just the big monsters, but the little monsters that loved to, not only did the little monsters love to nip you in the ankle and make you drop the egg, but those developers were like, hey, it's an egg quest. Do we want to make the egg quest fun? Should we make the egg quest fun? Or should we make the egg quest mandatory to progress the story? and make it so that when you pick up the egg, there's about 15 Jagi that spawn in every single zone on the way back to the camp. And if you kill them, they respawn, obviously, when you pick the egg back up. And how about we add some Banabra that like to swarm around you? And they kind of like, they lock on a little bit. So that, you know, they like hover around your head really fast. And then they suddenly like, they'll be hovering around. And then they choose this direction. And then you have about half of a second to sidestep before its little stinger pops out and gives you a jab in the head. And you know what would be even better? How about we make it paralyze you? Because it's not just enough that you drop the egg that you've been carrying for literally about 8 minutes, and the hardest zone to get through is the final zone before camp, because, you know, we need it to be progressively harder. So you're not only going to drop the egg, but you're going to be paralyzed on the ground for approximately 12 seconds. And, oh, is your Palico gonna knock you out of this? Yes, he'll knock you out of the paralysis. But what if, before he knocks you out of the paralysis, what if he tries to do a leap attack to knock you out of it? But since you're laying on the ground, it's gonna miss. And after he misses, he's gonna start swinging up his little weapon here to do an attack that can't miss you because he's standing next to you laying on the ground. And this attack, it's gonna come through approximately when you're standing up, and it's gonna launch you to knock you out of the paralysis. So you're gonna be knocked for about 3 seconds longer than you have to be. Just to like really add the icing on the cake to, once again, losing this egg that you've been carrying for 8 minutes from the far side of the map, walking, and you have to deliver 4. Does that sound good? Do you want to deliver 4 eggs? Also, by the way, you have a 50-minute time limit. Don't drop too many. There are things about Monster Hunter, about old Monster Hunter, that I miss. The egg quests are not one of those things. They can get out of here. But yeah, I mean, they still have the egg quests, but they're much improved because we can at least sprint. So that's cool. They made it a little bit better, like sort of halfway through the series as well, where you could sprint, but it was like a reduced speed sprint. But I think this is still a thing. But if you like, if you ran out of stamina, you would drop the egg. That was always really annoying when you would be like running through the zone where there's no enemies or anything, and you're just like, you're bored. So you look away. You like look at the cat or something. You look back at your screen. You ran out of stamina and you dropped the egg. Like, I have to go get another egg because I was so bored carrying this thing that it decided, oh, let me just relieve my boredom for a second and look away. Oh, my bad. My bad. I forgot that the developers literally designed these quests to not be fun. It was literally I swear, any carrying quest was unironically the developers just being like, let's troll them as hard as possible. Do we have any sadists in the building? Any sadists? Give me ideas. We want to make it the worst experience possible for our players. And we know that they're going to keep buying our games. It's not going to stop them. Monster Hunter players are some of the most dedicated fans in video games. I just trolled so hard. I didn't mean to clip that. Monster Hunter fans are... They will not quit this series just because they've had the worst experience in their lives delivering this egg. Okay. But yes, I very much wanted to shop. Let's see what's gonna happen here. We need to look for 9s probably, because they're boosted. And we only have 2 discards. I may have thrown very badly. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I don't think this scores 110,000. Hold on. We're gonna do a little Balatro trick here that I'm pretty sure should work. Is it a reload? Not really. It's a there should be a back button in the shop. It didn't work. Sometimes it works if you alt F4, it reloads you in the shop. It did not. That's okay. I don't really know what I would have been looking for anyway. Is there anything I can do to make this better? Hackermans indeed. Does this work? I think this is the play. Let's find out. So close. Why did my my paint.net update finished installing? That's what that chime was. Well, that's really sad. I don't know what I would have been looking for really. Probably cards to sell. But that was bad of me. That was very bad of me. Okay, 17 diamonds. 6 5s, 6 2s, 5 9s. Let's look for diamond flushes. But yeah. Old school Monster Hunter. It's a thing. I wanted to bring up this video real quick. Well, that's a little bit loud. Sorry for that. Is this the one? Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to this channel, and also this is one of the videos that I quite like. Very enjoyable. That channel is just dedicated to Monster Hunter Quartz. It's so good. So just notice I have so many messages. We are in like Flynn. Ooh. Oh, why are we $1 short? This is so good. Yeah, most of their older content is what I'm familiar with. Like around the 9 years ago range. But if their new content is anything similar to it, should be pretty good. But yes, let's see here. How many hearts do we have? Not a whole lot of hearts. Let's look for a 5 for the straight. That should play out well. Yep. Oh yeah, the Captain America movie, by the way. Random side note, since I know we talked about it. It was okay. It was nothing special for sure, but it wasn't bad. It was firmly okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's not a bad movie, but it's not a movie that like really had me wanting to talk about it when I got out. It was just like, yeah, that was a movie. Them teasing Red Hulk. This is what I'm gonna say for sure. Them teasing Red Hulk was a mistake. Like him being part of the marketing. It definitely gets viewers in, but like that was a big part of the movie is being like, oh, what's up with Ross? But like if you've even seen the poster, you know what's up with him. Like it's no secret. It's just like they were so blatant about Red Hulk's inclusion. Hopefully that's not a spoiler for anyone, but yeah. Okay, we'll run with that. Oh, another. I think I actually already said this. I'm pretty sure I did, but I was gonna say another type of stream I would love to do is cooking streams. That comes to mind because I'm a little bit hungry right now. Let's look for a king. Oh, another queen, we'll take it. Whoa, double negative. You know, I was always taught in math class that you can't have a double negative, but I'm looking at one right now. Yep, we'll do that. And it's just hit me that the convention is tomorrow. And I'm gonna be seeing all my cosplay friends again already. I've been so like creation minded right now, I guess, on making the costumes that I'm not really thinking about what I'm using. I'm not thinking about the fact that I'm actually using one of the costumes. Technically 2 of the costumes. I'm so ready for Solstice to not find me. I'm so ready for it. I'm just gonna avoid them like the plague. Let's see their group from across the convention. I'll be like, oh, this area looks cool. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. have a very specific set of skills, I will find you. And I will avoid you. Nope. Nope. To follow me, you have to find me first. Man, can you imagine if you find me in like 5 seconds? It's gonna be so upsetting. It's not gonna happen, but if it does, it's gonna be so upsetting. I'm talking so high and mighty about your inability to find me. I literally cannot allow that to happen. What do I want to do here? Let's play the flush, I guess. Okay. Full house. Whoa. Whoa, spaghetti-o. Okay. We looked for a 3 of a kind. We hit it. We do not play the full house because this is going to give us extra malt. The king is going to multiply it. And it's not going to be enough. That felt really good. I don't actually know what was wrong there. So for my nose being really itchy again. Oh, I need to check the deck. Always check your deck. 7 jacks, 7 nines, 7 fours, 7 twos. So we are very, very much looking for 4 of a kinds and 5 of a kinds. Now, we don't want to get distracted. Or we don't want to split our focus, rather. So, let's not split our focus. We Joker would be really, really good with all the 2s. And there's something about this new microphone where it feels really good to just adjust it a little bit. And I keep doing it, but you can probably hear me touch it, and that's probably a little bit annoying. But it feels so satisfying. Just like a little adjustment. Maybe you can't hear it. Hopefully not. Okay. Let's see. So, Jack 9 4 2. Get out of here. Did I? Oh yeah, I already just like tossed out my discards. This might be a short round. Play the 3 of a kinds. Okay. We're fine. We're good for it. Can't afford those. Sure. We'll take extra chips from face cards. So ideally, we're looking for 5 of a kind with jacks. But we will absolutely take the full house. Take another full house, 'cause why not? Okay. go again. This should score quite a lot. Okay. Oh yeah, we got Elden Ring, Night Rain coming out soon as well. That's gonna be on the list. There's a specific friend that I definitely need to try to play that with because we always talk about Souls-like games. He's a member of my Guild Wars 2 weekend raid group. I should see if my group minds me having Discord unmuted for that because, like, I want to stream it, but it's kind of not interesting when you can only hear one side of the conversations, I think. So I'll deal with that at some point. Blue Joker is like okay. I don't like that it has Eternal. We'll just take this. Actually, it's foil. I don't know why I'm really contemplating it. Nice. The Idol. The Idol sounds like such a cool card. But I feel like it's probably not amazing. Never really used it. Do we try it? I don't like that it has Eternal once again. No. We beat Gold Stake tonight. We start focusing up and we beat it. Extra chips for 2 pair. That's not enough chips right there. That is not enough chips at all. Okay, that's enough chips. We do this. Okay, we will definitely take that. We'll buy the Fool. Take the negative Joker when I probably can't afford to have done that, but it's fine. It's fine. If you see the button to skip for a negative Joker and it's not the final round before the boss of Ante 8, you click that button and you either go home happy or you live with the consequences. But we're fine. We're so fine. In fact, the 10 malt is huge. +1 hand size, we take it. Take that too. Okay. We'll play 2 pair. Yeah. We like money. We always like money around here. Discard 1/4. Good. We want 2 pair instead of full house for the money. Okay, we'll We'll take misprints. We'll keep this for now. 4 of a kind. Nice. Hit the 2 pair, I guess. Go next. Maybe I should have leveled up 4 of a kind there. It's fine. So we make money for full houses, eh? Don't mind if I do. You know, I forgot you had actually asked to hear the 30 minutes, the 30-minute Canada trip story earlier tonight, and then I sidetracked heavily. We'll say next time. We'll say next time. It's been a lot of story time and not a lot of winning. And we like story time, but we also really like winning. What am I doing here? I really want one of those multiplier jokers. It's red seal B. It's red seal a 2 actually. Just in case we get a real joker. Or not a real joker, a wee joker. A real joker. Not those Walmart jokers that you find at the convenience store. Let's get rid of this one. Buy this one. Okay. Let's look for the flush. I thought for a second I discarded it. Yeah, is this the real Mandalorian or like a remake? Man, it's really hard to make me laugh. Like, actually laugh. That had me rolling. It's just so funny that she had no idea that I was there. And chat, at no point am I on the screen. And, like, what's the chances that she's like, the real Mandalorian? 2 seconds prior to me being on screen. Like, nothing's ever gonna top that one, I don't think. It's so good. You know what's not good? Our current state. I need to pop the full for an extra Neptune. That's how bad of a state we're in. But we cleared it. We're fine. Let's replace to-do list with this. Don't want any temptations to play a bad hand for money instead of winning the game. Okay, it's looking a little bit better. I have thought about making all the clips that I collected during TwitchCon, making it like my my BRB screen. But it would feel a little bit weird just having me meeting like 6 different streamers. like back to back. It's like, man, this guy's really obsessed with this. I don't have other clips to share yet. I need to get some content going for the BRB screen. I'm really, really excited for that thing I was teasing. I have to, you have to see the costume first. Before I can talk about it, because it's directly related to the secret costume. But I have an idea for something that will be glorious if I can do it. And man, I've just been thinking about it nonstop about how I can make it better since I came up with the idea. I'll talk about it first thing on Monday's stream. Like, absolute first thing. I'll share some photos probably from this convention. I'll definitely share photos of the costume itself. But oh, this needs to happen. It's gonna be so good. I shouldn't have played the queens. It's okay. See what the special pack has for us. I want to add this to the card with the red seal. It's okay. Let's add it to another 2. All right. Swashbuckler, eh? Let's this will make your deck a little bit more consistent. Nice, it is a full house. Let's drop the flush. No, because I don't want to play the queen. Discard that instead. There's more 2s. Okay, we'll take a 2 pair. I am lightly considering as well something else. I might go to the Fantastic Four red carpet, dressed as Mando, and see if I can get Pedro's attention. I think that would be pretty cool. I'm taking it to the movie, the Mandalorian and Grogu premiere for sure, but maybe I'll try for Fantastic Four as well. Also Rip. Wasn't giving us a whole lot to work with there. Pedro is now top of my list for people to meet. Ella Purnell was number 1 until August when I saw her. Carl Weathers was also... Man, this is something I'm so sad about. Carl Weathers is a very prominent role in The Mandalorian, or he plays a very prominent role. And I wanted to meet him as Mando so bad. And he was going to be at Fan Expo San Francisco. But I ended up having to cancel. I was going to go. I go basically every year. But I had to cancel because I don't remember actually. Something came up. And he passed away like a month later. Yeah. So that's gonna be a regret for a little while. But yeah, I was so sad about that one. I really, really liked him in Mando. Also, Lance Reddick. I was so sad about Lance Reddick too. I really liked the Horizon series. And I really wanted to meet Lance Reddick, who plays Silence in the Horizon series, if you're familiar. But he also passed away, and he was going to be a very prominent role in Horizon 3, which makes it even worse. Man. Let's take Rough Gem. And then let's use Temperance. Let's get another Joker. Sure. Okay, this is looking good. This is some nice econ. Do I want an uncommon Joker? Kind of. But I would rather money. Flesh House? Don't mind if I do. Is anyone else really excited for The Last of Us Season 2? We'll take this. How many queens do we have, actually? 6. Yeah, that's plenty. Man, Season 1. So good. Like, I can't wait for Season 2. Can we do one more round? No. Yeah. I do know some people had complaints about not enough zombies, which I get. But it's not something I felt while I was watching it. It could have used more for sure. But yeah, I didn't find myself like missing it while watching it. Really really crawled our way out of that one. Also, whatever the follow-up to Arcane is going to be, that's taking place in Noxus. That, I hope that's not 3 years away. Please don't be 3 years away like Season 2 was. Please don't even be 2 years away. I want to see that, like, next year. If not this year. Like, if they want to do shows from all over Runeterra, they need more than one a year. Or one every 3 years, rather. Take however long you need to make these shows good, but don't have however long you need be 3 years. Have it be 2 at the most. Hopefully closer to 1 to 1.5. Yes, Stranger Things is so good. This year, Netflix is trying to stack with some of the shows coming out. We got Stranger Things, the final season. We've got Alice in Borderland season 3. We have Squid Game, the final season. Wednesday season 2. Gonna be good. Yes. Wednesday is fantastic. I start this with 0 discards. Oh no. Oh no. I need to draw like all diamonds right now. Oh. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Let's think for a minute here. We need 3,300 points. I think playing just the 5 is better than the 4 of a kind because this is a whole lot of multiplier. This is a whole lot of multiplier. Do I play? This gives us 3 mult as well. But we don't have a lot of base chips this way. I think, yeah, so this is a 50% increase to how many chips we would have over this, while the +3 is not anywhere near a 50% increase. So we play this, and we maybe actually win. Maybe. That was like a quarter of the points that I needed. There's times where I'm like, oh, this is probably fine. There's a chance, and then it's like, oh. 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 Okay. We would love to see flush houses of spades. Spades and diamonds. Come on. We gotta win gold stake tonight. What are we on? We have what, 3 more? It's not happening. It's not happening. It's copium. I need to win like 50% of the rounds from here on out. And I'm already about to lose this one. Next. What are we looking at? 0 sixes. Wow. I don't like this spread at all. Kings and queens. Kings, queens, and 8s. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Listen, don't laugh at me. We got this. You know what? We got this. We got this. It's happening. Gold State. We're going to beat Purple State this round, and then we're going to win the next 2. 3 in a row win. You heard it here first. We're econing really hard. We get that flush. You get, yes, surely. We get that other flush. We get that Baron. Baron's really good, actually. All heart cards are debuffed. No, don't do that. That was worth 84. That's a lot of kins. What's the chances that I discard this and get a club? That's not a club. That's not a club at all. That's okay. Oh, we're so fine. We're so fine. Invisible Joker. But I can see it. What's the chances of a 9 or an ace? Decent for the 9, not so decent for the ace. We got the 9. And we even got a king. Drop this 2 pair. Probably should have just played the king. I don't need the greed for 1.5 times that hard. Next. Okay, we definitely cannot skip that. Let's look for a heart. Wait, no. No, we just play this. We do not discard the king. We score only 162. We don't have much base malts. Okay, okay. Calm down with your 4 of a kind kings. I don't want to be playing kings. I think I have to though. Okay. Full house? Full house times 1 or no. 4 of a kind. Nice. This is definitely helping me stay sitting up. Not gonna lie. We'll see if that continues. But usually I'd be like here by now. Like, oh. Shrimp mode engaged. But, yeah. Okay, we got double Baron. I do not have good posture at all when I'm sitting at my computer. I like to, there's times where I like to lay on my chair with my feet up on the chair, right? But my back like flat against the cushion because, you know, I don't want to like bend my spine, right? That would be bad. So instead, like, I gotta keep my spine straight and just in a reclined position. Now, could I tilt the chair back? Yeah, the chair tilts back a lot. But you know, then maybe like it could tip over or something. I don't know. It does amaze me how like impossible this chair is to tip over. Like it doesn't tip at all. I don't know how. Some sort of physics going on, some sort of magic, some scientific magic. Do I want that? Yeah, I do want that. Make more hearts. It's Valentine's Day. Make all the hearts. Probably die to this extra large blind, but maybe not. Maybe not. Yes, give me all of your kings. All of them. I would love a straight, but we're not going to get that. So let's play the 2 pair. That was worth 500. Oh, yes, give me all of the kings. I need to find something in these discards. Okay. We'll take the 3 of a kind. You better be worth so many points. This is so much multiplying going on here. Give me all of the points. Yes. Yes, that's what we love to see. Okay, we did popcorn. And now I'm hungry for popcorn. Is it smart? No. No, it is not. We play 5. We see if these are anything that multiplies. Yes, they all do. We now have 4 kings. We play this, and we just sit back and we let the multiplying happen. That wasn't a whole lot. No, that was not a whole lot. I need the 3 of a kind, actually, kind of. I may have possibly overestimated how much this would score because I was thinking that popcorn was gonna multiply first. Oops. Oops. What stake are we on? Yeah, we have 3 more. 3 more. Oopsie doopsie. Okay, we have 7 8s, 7 7s, and 7 6s. That's let's look for 4 of a kinds and 5 of a kinds. So we're looking for 8 7 6. Eight, 7 6. Dump all this. Hope for some more 7s. Thank you. Is that enough? Yes. Anytime that I like say numbers, right? For some reason, I think about those old freecreditreport.com commercials. Do you know about those? Does anyone know about those? Fair. Man, I'm trying to think of. I'm curious when they were actually out. Let's see, free credit report. Wow, it's still actually a top result. And 2009. You what, mate? You what, mate? But yeah, man, I haven't actually watched them in years, but they had the catchiest songs. Like freecreditreport.com. Tell your friends to like that to your mom. You probably you don't want to hear me sing. Me singing is probably a disaster. I'll be tripping all over my words. Have a hard enough time pronouncing slowly sometimes. Here, you want to hear one? I'm not gonna switch it over. Maybe I'll switch it over. Hold on.
They say a man should always dress.
Yeah. Hold on. It's in 480p to give you an idea. Hold on. These are so good. It's time to mute Balancho again. I'll play one of them. It's like 30 seconds. Here. They say a man should always dress for the job he wants. So why am I dressed up like a pirate in this restaurant? Oh, wait. This one.
They say a man should always dress for the job he wants. So why am I dressed up like a pirate in this restaurant? It's all because some hacker stole my identity. Now I'm in here every evening serving chowder and iced tea. Should have gone to freecreditreport.com. I could have seen this coming at me like an atom bomb. They monitor your credit and send you email alerts, so you don't end up selling fish to tourists in t-shirts.
There were like 9 of these, and they were always so good. Like several of my friends and I would always memorize these songs. And then some new company bought freecreditreport.com. And what did they do? Like these commercials were viral. Like in the days that viral was crazy. Like so few things went viral. Like we're talking, the last one was 2007. I think the first one was, or 2009. I think the first was like 2006 or 2005. This new company buys them and they rebrand it and stop doing music videos. Like, are you dumb? How dumb are you? Like, you just lost the entire reason that this thing was popular. But yeah, no, those are really good. And I think about them still occasionally, obviously. They say a man should always dress for the job he wants. So why am I dressed up like a pirate in this restaurant? It's all because some hacker stole my identity. Now I'm in here every evening selling chowder and iced tea. You know, the one time that I think I would actually like sing properly is if somehow I ever got into a Cutie Cinderella concert, right? Which would be the most terrifying thing that I could possibly experience. Let me tell you, I may be over being on stream with thousands of viewers, but I am not over singing in public, period. But, hear me out. The Mandalorian sings Guns for Hire. Guns for Hire from Arcane. I think that would be fun. I would make an exception. We made Sitz's malt. Probably never gonna happen, but honestly, there's a 5% chance, I'm gonna say, that it could happen in some form. 5%. Let's do this one. We will see. We will see what the future brings. So use this flush. Get lots and lots of malts. Nice. We'll buy this. I'm liking this setup quite a lot. And I kind of want to skip it for this. Yes. Yes. This is exactly what I was hoping for. We destroy spades, and we don't care about fives. We do that. And we make these bonus. And next, we make all these hearts, and we get a flush house. I was gonna say flush 5 for a second. Unlock, I think it's Eris in the card packs and stuff. Yes. Yes. More hearts. More hearts. We're committing. It's Valentine's Day. We go full heart deck. We make these lucky. We grab some spare trousers. Okay. Okay. We want flushes. I'll accept this. This is acceptable. We look for... Oh. Yes, we love trousers. Minecraft villager noises intensify. Yeah, we made these into 7s. Do we? Is that what we do? We made this into a glass card. We made these. I'm debating the flush or the full house, right? I think this is more worth it. No. Yes. 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 Oh no, that was so little. That was so little. No. No. Oh wait, but this gets 3 times malts. Hold up. Hold up. Oh. So what chips do we need? 9,000. Easy peasy. Nice, we got Saris. Let's go for the flush. We're gonna be playing probably a lot of those. We'll get hand size next round. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. What an upgrade. Okay. Grab this. Grab this. Let's see a temperance to get our money back from this terrible decision. Thank you, game. Always lucky. except for when I'm not. Let's get rid of this one. Let's buy this. Play a full house. We wanna buff up those trousers. Another 2 pair. Now we want to look for a straight. So we need a 6. Oh, get rid of that one. Okay. What do? I think we play this. Yeah. I think. No. Hold on. Made 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah. Yeah. This is such a sad use of this, though. Give money. Please. I don't want to accidentally shatter the king. Oh. Oh. What do you mean that didn't win? What do you mean? This is probably fine, right? Probably? Probably? Maybe? Was that not a straight? Is that what the problem was? Was that somehow not a straight? That felt so low. That felt so low. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's See, don't worry about it. It's fine. Let's look for... What are we looking for? 4 of a kinds, not too bad. We'll destroy some cards. Don't mind if I do. See ya. Okay. Let's look for a 9. Nice. Yeah. That's it. I'm just clinging on barely. Whew. Just barely. And I can't believe I've already been streaming for like 4 hours almost. I know the stream says 2 hours 51 minutes, but I had that first session as well before I restarted my PC for ultimately nothing. No reason. Yeah, I'll destroy some more cards. Unfortunately, these are all the good ones that I want to keep. But we can get rid of these. Yeah. I have never seen that emote. I love that. I think maybe actually you might have used it the other day. Maybe. Nine, 8, 7, 6. No. Give 20 points, please. 20 malts. It did not. And yes, I believe I've never seen it before. I love that. I don't pay attention to chats very well. I'm gonna be real. Like, other streamers' chats. Is there another... There's a lot more cards that can make this a flush house. We look for them. That's what we love to see. Okay. This last hand has to be very good. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5 for the multiplier. Give 20 malt, please. I haven't hit any of those yet, but it's fine. We didn't need it. What you got, Spectral Pack? I think I get rid of this, and I hope. I thought it was the rounds that I had a lot of 2s. It's actually pretty bad. That is not a good card for us. But, you know what? It immediately gave us some 2s. Please, 20 malt. Please. Never lucky, apparently. I said always lucky. I said never unlucky before. Now here we are. Flesh house. Yeah. Do. I think we're dead. Pretty sure. Yes. 07. Man. Probably give it 30 more minutes here. We are definitely not beating Goldstick tonight. I would literally have to win. I would stick around if I win 3 in a row. What's up with this? Hello? But otherwise, within 30 minutes, go finish a little bit more costuming work. Tomorrow's costume is done because it's Mando. No. Do you want me to have this costume in time for Sunday or not? Huh? Do you want to be hunting me down? There is a very concerning oversight that I made that I'm trying so hard to fit. And I think I can, but if I can't fix it, I'm literally not able to wear the costume. Yes. So I guess I've given the hints that you can't see my face, so it'll make sense. The glasses don't my glasses don't fit. And I don't have contacts. And I am legally blind without glasses. I think I have a workaround. But it's not amazing. It is not amazing. So we will see. Speaking of which, I do need to take a photo to post on Instagram teasing this to my close friends list, because most of them know about it. Most of them don't know the day or like what's happening. Should I take the photo on stream? Should I do that? Let's take it on stream. Okay, there we go. No, that's a terrible photo. We're not gonna use that one. We are not gonna use that one. That was a terrible photo. I'll post that later. But no. It doesn't look at all good with the glasses. I gotta be careful with what I say. But the face covering looked horrendous without the glasses. We will see. I think I have a workaround. I'm gonna take Swashbuckler. It's not a good one, but I want to have it if Egg pops up. Also, I didn't look at the deck here. What's what do we got here? So few hearts. Not a whole lot worth mentioning here, honestly. We look basically for club and diamond flushes. Drop the spades. Do want, yeah, let's go next. I want that voucher. Nice. We'll keep a death on standby. All the cards to show up twice, it's that one. Keep another death on standby. Okay. Basically, this Joker lets, normally cards cannot show up twice. You can't have two of anything, unless you, like, copy it. But this Joker allows them to naturally appear multiple times. So that's why I have 2 deaths now. I'm trying to think of what I want to copy with those. Take the Ceres. Take the Vampire. Okay. I feel like there's a solid chance that Solstice just went to talk with the rest of the friend group about, oh, man, so his glasses don't look good when he's wearing this facial covering. Does that narrow it down at all? Does that help us? We're probably like conspiring. Like, what could it be? Is it, any ideas? No, I don't think so. Could it be this? Maybe it's this one. See, he's not saying anything, so I could be right. Yeah, he's over here conspiring with the friend group, thinking that it's going to help them out. But what he doesn't know is that it won't. I don't know. Oh man, double fool. Double fool. I can use death. Yeah, I was talking about how I bet you just went to start conspiring about no you're not. No, you are not innocent, sir. No. I just said you were probably relaying the information I provided about my glasses potentially not working with the costume to the others, and you're like conspiring about how that might help you out. Are we right? Is that what you were doing? Oh, okay. Are you gonna like? So the prizes are numbered. So if you find, oh, I'm a bounty hunter, mister. I'm a bounty hunter. I'll track you down. You're like one of the easiest to find people on the planet at a convention. Do you remember at Anime Expo? Do I need to remind you? Do I need to remind you about Anime Expo, where I found you like 6 times before we were regularly hanging out? You can roll the clip, post it in chat if you are able to do that. I don't know if it's uploaded, but post it in chat. Drama. No, it's not drama. We're just poking fun at each other, thinking that we're both easy to find. I mean, I'm not thinking that he's easy to find. I know that he's easy to find, but he thinks that I'm gonna be easy to find. loading it as we speak. I bet it's figuring it out. Basically, at wait, you're. Why are you at work? Listen. Okay, you know what? I know I know there's night shifts. I know night shifts are a thing, but why are you at work the night before a convention at 10:40 in the evening? What are you doing? Are you? I'll call you him. Wait, hold on. I need to call you out in a second. Hold on. I need to call you out real quick. I need to call you out. No, stay here for 2 seconds, okay? I need to call you out here real quick. I'm loading up Discord real quick. Hold on. Everybody hold on. There you are. What's this about your about me on Discord? He, but not him, 'cause I'll never be him. Are you a liar? Are you a liar? Are you a liar? Are you lying? Wow, your meme is a lie. Your meme is a lie. Also, what's up with For Honor being played for 239 hours? Hold up. What's up with that one? So I'm sure there's a reason why that's being left on, right? Moving on. Oh. Oh. But that's really funny. That's really funny, though. That is really funny, though. There was a time, my first introduction to an MMO was this now retired MMO called Raiders Z. I think it was meant to be pronounced Raiders, but if you don't say Raiders Z, sounds good. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll see you for sure. I'll maybe see you Sunday. Maybe. Oh. Maybe I'll talk about something if I see that he is drawn from the chat. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Selling a death feels terrible, but we're gonna do it because I want more clubs. But yes. Oh, I'm so excited for this weekend. I can't wait. I'll probably have some stories to share about being hunted down. How many face cards do I have? Decent amount. I want to replace the Jolly Jokers, but we can hold off for now. Yeah, that's a decent score. That is a pretty decent score. Let's make these clubs. Let's make that. No, that's trolling. Yes. Yes. the costume, by the way. I'm just saying. It's I started an integral part of it 2 hours before I started streaming. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not a small part of it either. It's like if I don't finish it, I can't wear the costume. But it'll be fine. You know what we say. It'll be fine. Yes. Yes. I will share. He's still in the chat. If I saw that he left the chat, I would share something about it. But I can't risk leaking. But I will share the state that the costume was in. I will share the state that the costume was in as of the start of this stream on Monday. It's gonna be really funny. Play this. Wait, he's drawn. He's drawn. See, I don't want him to know that it's a simple costume. I have a commission that I'm working on that I had to prioritize, and I finished said commission today. And I am also starting this secret costume today. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Wait, hold on. What? I thought I had one more hand. I thought I had one. Yes, I'm starting it today. Listen, Hefty, you know what the costume is. It's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. You know, here, wait, I can whisper you. I can whisper you what it is. Here, it is. There. I forgot Twitch has whispers. So it's very simple, but I do have to sew everything because it's a very specific fabric type. But thankfully all the panels are really, really big. So it'll be done in time for sure. Yeah. Well, thankfully it's not tomorrow. I have so the con is tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm Mando. Sunday I'm this costume. Yes, and so did you watch Emily's stream for a certain event that she did in November? Hold on. This one. Come on, focus. Focus. Yeah, it's good enough. Do you know what that is? Oh, wait. Is he back? Is he trying to get a leak? No. Yeah, if you know that stream, I need to stream sniper. I need that event to happen again in June. And I need to stream sniper as this character. So that then I can be like, excuse me, my guards are telling me that you cheated by using a scooter in the marathon. And I'm gonna question her. I make her think that she's in trouble for a couple seconds. And my friend is gonna be on a walkie-talkie. So there's two plans, right? Either they have another marathon. I really hope that they do another event like that. But if they don't, I'm gonna be super sad. But I have two plans. Either they run another marathon, right? And I'll be like, excuse me, I'm being told that you cheated by using a scooter. And if she's like, no, that was last time, I'm gonna have a walkie-talkie that my friend's gonna be on. And I'm gonna go, yeah, she's saying it was last time. And my friend's gonna go, that's not what my guards were telling me. And we'll just see where it goes from there. And if there isn't another marathon, then I'll go up to her and I'll be like, excuse me, I'm being told that you cheated in our last event by using a scooter. And then I'll give the whole speech about like, there's one thing that's very important in this world, equality. All of our players come here for a second chance. It's okay, you guys can know. It'll be, you guys come here for, these people come here for a second chance, and you ruined that. It'll be fine. He doesn't have time to watch it. Also, I don't think he would have any idea what I'm talking about. I'll be real. Maybe he will. Maybe I'll hold off on publishing the VOD. Maybe. But there's no shot he checks the VOD. But yeah, it will be glorious if it happens. Let me tell you, it will be glorious. Oh yeah, I should do it. I need them to have that event again so badly. So badly. And I need her to take part in it as well. That is a little bit important. She probably will though, if they have it. Okay. I'm gonna say this is our last run, however, because I am getting pretty hungry, and I do have that costume to start and finish. Well, not start and finish. I started it already. It's not a whole lot of work. I do need to repair the bandolier Amanda still though as well. I don't know how, but the stitches came out of the leather. Do I have the bill? Yeah, but like, there's a strap, right? Whoops. There's a strap, right? And like, these stitches on the back of the bandolier came out. Which these stitches, like, basically there's the bandolier that goes across my chest, right, and over on my back, and then where it attaches at the bottom to the actual belt, those stitches came out. I don't understand how, but yeah, need to fix that real quick. That has to be done before tomorrow morning. I'm also waking up at 8 a.m. to finish Arcane with some friends, so I can't stay up super late. Why am I waking up at 8 to watch Arcane with some friends? Well, because I trolled them pretty hard with the cliffhanger halfway through season 2, and they really want to finish it now. And they're only available on Saturdays, which I'm not available next Saturday. Or I'm not available this Saturday, obviously, so it would have to be next Saturday otherwise. So I told them, okay, fine. We can watch it at 8 a.m. before I leave. I told them that so we usually watch 2 episodes at a time, right? That's what they have time for. I might be dead here. Hold on. We gotta be cringe and use death here. I told them that oh wow, that was so many points. We were halfway through season 2. We watched 2 episodes, right? And I told them, okay, if you want, we can watch 1 more episode to finish the arc, right? I'm always they didn't listen very well, right? I'm always very clear about like where the cliffhangers are. I did not tell them about the season 1 cliffhanger. I was well, actually, wait, no, I think I did. I think I did tell them about that. Yeah, I was like, oh, wait until you see the cliffhanger. No matter how bad you think it is, it's gonna be so much worse. So yeah, I did tell them about that actually. But I tell them where the cliffhangers are and stuff, and I tell them like, okay, yeah, it'll be very good if we watch, you know, for season 2. I told them like, oh yeah, we should watch like the first 2 episodes and then, or the first 3 episodes, sorry, and then the first 2 of Act 2, at least. But they're like Act 2 is all kind of standalone. We can watch them one at a time, or however. Then episode 7 is standalone, and then we should watch the last 2, right? I basically told them that. Pretty much like exactly that. But we get to episode 2, and I tell them, I don't tell them it's a good stopping point. I tell them, if you want to finish the act, we can watch 1 more episode, right? And if you've seen Arcane, you know what happens at the end of Act 2 that they got got trolled with. So that was really fun. They were mad. But you know what? That's their fault for not realizing, huh? Why is Will saying like finish the act? He almost always says it's a good stopping point. But he said if you want to finish the act. Yeah. It was funny. They were not happy about that one. I was smiling the whole time. The end, I'm trying to think of how to say this without a spoiler. Maybe just mute me for like 5 seconds if you care about spoilers. The end of Act 2 is when Isha sacrifices herself and shoots Warwick. And the cliffhanger is Victor going. Wait. That which causes. Now, what's the quote? Oh man, it's literally my favorite quote of the season, and I'm struggling. It's like, that which causes our greatest good is also the cause of our greatest evil. It's something like that. But Hecty, I might have to unmod you. No reason in particular. It's just not gonna work out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. uh, well, listen. By deductive reasoning, I can safely assume that the character that you are referring to by saying you never cared for that character anyway is the one that sacrificed herself and therefore is no longer in the show. So you do not care about if she is in the show any longer. No, don't support him. Don't tell him he has a point. Don't tell him he has a point. No. No, he doesn't have a point. No. Let's just spend discards here. So we get that 15 mult. What the heck? I suddenly have so many Instagram messages. Oh. Oh. Convention stuff. Exciting. Let's buy this. More malt. More malt is more good. Hit the wraparound straight. Technically not a wraparound straight, but close enough. We call it one. Let's look for a diamond flush. Get these discards out of here. I need to get rid of half Joker. The trio, you say? The trio? I don't mind if I do. We're gonna have lots of full houses. Okay. For some really annoying reason, I suddenly have the SpongeBob Christmas song stuck in my head. I don't know why it came up. I think I thought of this is shaping up to be. And now I'm just thinking this is shaping up to be a wonderful holiday. Not your normal average everyday. I know. I don't know why. Listen, it's a good song. But it could be referring to Valentine's Day. It's technically one more hour. My friend's also probably going to harass me this weekend because it's the third year in a row where I told him I'll have a date for Valentine's Day next year. And, well, here I am streaming. It's okay. It's like it's up there on something I want to do, but it's not like I'm really trying that hard. I've been trying a little bit more finally recently, but it's fine. I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like it's not something where it's like, oh, I'm trying and it's just not working out. I haven't gotten around to actually trying that much. That's the hope. That's hopefully the real issue. Maybe it won't be, but that's hopefully the real issue. Let's we'll see. We will see. Oh, that was not many points. Let's make these bonus. Let's make this a flush. Okay, that was a lot better. I really need to make sure that I spend my discharges. I would also love to see a swashbuckler before I sell the egg. Let's make the 5s into more 6s. Blammo. No repeat hand types this round. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I got the trio. Whoops. Whoops. That's why. Oh, wait. No repeat hand types. It's probably okay. But it might not be. Am I really about to play a high card? Yeah. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Nope. Nope. Well, we started the night with the intention of beating Gold Stake. We end the night with 0 victories. 0 victories. But lots of very fun yapping, a new microphone setup, which hopefully the microphone is even better than it was. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for Discord with this. I'll just have to figure out why the preamp isn't turning on. Excellent. I'm very glad to hear when my story times are enjoyable. I love telling stories. Never know when I'm just yapping or going off about something that no one cares about. But yeah. I have more Twitch stories I can tell. I got the Canada story. So many. So many that I will eventually get around to. Lots and lots and lots. We got Monster Hunter coming up soon. Got Elden Ring, Night Rain coming up soon. Honestly, the game I'm looking forward to probably way too much, hopefully this year. Well, no, the game I'm looking forward to the most this year is Hollow Knight Silksong. That is not confirmed for this year, but is going to be coming out this year. For sure. Jurassic Park Survival. I'm actually really excited for that game. I hope it doesn't let me down. It's I don't play that sort of game very often, but yeah. Subnautica 2. I'm super excited for Subnautica 2, like you would not believe actually. It's still not. Man, this game is so stacked. This year is so stacked for games that it's actually like 3rd place. But Subnautica is one of my top games of all time. Hollow Knight is my favorite, as you can maybe tell by by the theme of the stream. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet, and I didn't know it. But Hollow Knight Silksong better come out this year. It's going to. Okay. Whoa, you were so fast on that. You were lightning quick on that one. But yes. Gotcha. You finally got to press the button. W mod indeed. He's making up for the Isha hate. But yes, yeah, they're probably gonna get away with it. Oh, you know what I should do? I should make it so you have to subscribe to post the link. That's probably what I should do. Yeah, let me do that. I didn't really expect this to be an issue before I started streaming, so I was like, just have all the settings lenient, but I understand why they have it now. Let's see, moderation, I'm guessing that's where that would be. Yes, okay. And we actually came very close to unlocking more VIP badges the other day. We need 10 chatters at the same time for our next set of VIP badges, and we have we had 9. Yes. Yes. I know, very, very close. One day I'll get a raid and I'll just unlock all of... Oh, well, it's 10 VIP badges that I get. You unlock 10 at a time. I've got ideas. See, the issue is I don't want to award too many of them right now. Mostly because when I'm evaluated for partner, it looks bad if like the entire chat and like people that help get those views are VIPs. But let me tell you, as soon as I get partner, which I'm gonna try so hard to get that around DreamCon time, probably a little bit after is my goal. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Partner's really difficult. But I'm gonna start putting myself out there a lot more starting this next week. I'll be having longer streams, hopefully some unique content. I might start trying to post shorts on Instagram, maybe TikTok. I don't really want to get invested in TikTok though. Like I've always tried to avoid it because I know that I will doom scroll. Until like I started doing streaming stuff. Now it's like kind of important, but also I don't really want to get invested in TikTok because I'm pretty sure that the ban is just temporary. I don't see it actually working out. I'm pretty sure it's just in 2 months it's going to be banned. So we'll see. But yeah. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'll be streaming a lot more also. It actually amazes me just how much ads pay. Like ads actually pay so much. Like for my viewer size, right? So I was just looking at it because of because I was setting the link thing up, right? And I just clicked on earnings because it showed it on the side. So considering like, you know, I have like 4 to 5 viewers usually, and most of you guys are subscribed, I made 40 cents on ads. That's actually crazy. Like obviously 40 cents, but given the amount of people that are watching that are not subscribed, that's actually kind of wild. I can see how it adds up quite a lot. Pun intended, maybe. but all right, I can yap all night. I have a costume to finish. You know you love the puns, Hefty. You know you love the puns. You know you love them. But yes, I can yap all night with you guys. I will be yapping all night with you guys starting Monday. No streams this weekend, most likely. Maybe one Sunday night, but it would be a pretty late one. Definitely not one tomorrow night because, for one, I'll probably be out with friends fairly late, and then when I do get home, I'll be working on any final additions for the costume on Sunday. Nah, man. I'm gonna be up until like 2 a.m. I'm gonna be up from like 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. and then I'm gonna crash out and I am going to go be hunted for like 7 hours, 7 or 9 hours. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be so much fun. I have a lot of people participating. I still have to design the cards that I'm handing out as well. But that's okay. They're really, really simple. But yeah. Thanks as always for watching. Yeah, it's always so much fun chatting with you. Thank you. I will be here to yap about the convention and share so many photos on probably Monday. Have a wonderful night, both of you guys. Thanks for hanging out again, and I hope to see you then. Later.